Hey guys, Dylan and Jesse here, and we are back to doing Lightbringer again, unfortunately.
God have mercy on what's left of my soul.
This is issue 4, and it is starring the Smiling Man villain, and it says on the cover, "Rainbows may not be scary, but this Smiling Man is." And just from seeing him, would you consider him scary?
No. No. No, no, no.
Maybe Linkara thinks bowler hats are scary?
I mean, they're a scary fashion choice, but also I'm loving even though it looks hideous as hell, the word art sort of that he's did you ever use that program word art in school for
Um, Probably
computer
not.
projects?
Probably not.
Okay. It was a big thing in the UK, like in the 2000s, using word art, and it would create these crazy fonts and effects, and it takes me back, even though it looks disgusting.
Um, Sadly, I don't remember the full backstory to the Smiling Man, but if I'm remembering right, the Smiling Man is not a character Linkara came up with, and he's meant to be a crossover character, and this is supposed to tie into the crossover lord, if I'm not mistaken. So, sadly, like, the Smiling Man is probably one of the more interesting concepts in Lightbringer, but I don't even think it's entirely Linkara's own concept.
To be fair, though, a lot of the things he's come up with haven't really been his own concept. I mean, in the last issue, he was just constantly quoting Rorschach and The Watchmen.
Yeah. So let's see what this issue is gonna be like now since we're done with the gay pride cover.
Not Pride Month yet, boys. Keep it clean.
Oh great, we're starting straight with murder. What voice should I give him? Do you want to voice him? You don't get to voice Min a lot. Do you want to give him like a weird voice? Like a weird, strange voice?
I'll do my best, although I can barely remember whatever the hell that was I came up with. I really don't see why people like you keep trying to stop me.
See, that's a good voice for him. Fine voice. I picture him
I
sounding
mean,
like a weirdo. The voice would be so divorced from my own that you might as well voice him.
fair enough. I see what you're doing here. I mean, honestly, what do you get out of it? You get paid regardless of whether or not I get what I'm looking for.
I really hate that I have to reference Christian again, but this guy actually holds pencils like Christian does. That's not even me.
Bendy.
Yeah, that's not even me fucking shitting on Chris. Like, this guy actually holds a pencil like Chris does. I don't get how you can hold a pencil like that. I've never held a pencil like that.
I don't know. Blah blah blah. Villain quirk. Blah.
Are you saying
Anyway.
Chris is a villain?
Yes. I mean, considering what happened, I would call that villainous. Even you should. Anyway. And what did you get out of it? That's right. You know what you got out of it. You people are much too tense, too unnerved by the simple little things I do. It's all for the best, really. Someday you'll understand that. In the meantime, you can just follow my strategy.
It seems like he might be a mixture of the Joker and the Riddler. It seems like that might be what he is.
Maybe, although maybe you're just getting that from my voice.
Well, no, because he's got a bowler hat like the Riddler. He's spouting nihilistic shit like the Joker, but he also says that there's a grand scheme and a strategy behind it.
Don't meet challenges like this with anger or with fear. Do it with a smile. What the hell is that in the corner?
Let me click pages. I hadn't clicked the page yet.
Oh no.
It is a dead guy and a pile of smoke. And I don't know why
smoke?
It looks like it's supposed to be smoke. I don't know why it's there though. I don't know what he did with that smoke. I don't know where the smoke came from. And he's supposed to be tipping his bowler hat.
Oh no, he's in what are they called in grandma over here?
We get a Lewis thing. It might not be very clearly seen, but on the second corpse, the only... Wait, there was two corpses? I thought that was... I thought that was the same guy. The only one on the right is actually engulfed in smoke. Oh, so he killed 2 people, and the pile of smoke is a second body. Okay, I'm glad I read that from Linkara, because his art is so bad I couldn't tell that.
Yeah, Linkara, gonna be honest, that was not clear at all, and that explanation did not help me in the slightest. I still can't see it.
Oh, and then this is someone's fan art.
Oh, and it's significant. It's not good, but it's better. Hate the way they did the bowler cap.
Oh god, I gave you a character, now there's 2 women spawning out of nowhere.
Oh no, I'm gonna have schizophrenia. Right, here we go. Oh, I don't even know who's freaking talking, right?
I think it's top, then bottom, then top, then bottom, back to back.
Oh, God, this is gonna make me dizzy. Right, here we go. You brought... Sorry, I just read what she said. You bought a breast expansion device off eBay?
Linkara? What the fuck? What the fuck, Linkara? Is this something he thinks women do? This
doesn't exist.
I mean, I'm sure it does, but for completely different reasons than just having insecurities.
Even if it did exist, you wouldn't get it off of eBay of all places. Bought, very used.
Correction, you shouldn't get it off eBay. Not that you couldn't, you shouldn't.
No, nobody should get anything like that off eBay. Not that I think it would be on eBay anyway, that sounds stupid.
So, she says she has a small chest. Has she always been wearing the fake breast? Because she's always looked like she had tits to me. But why...
They all look like they have the same tits.
Why even make this part of her character?
Strong woman, but insecure. I don't know. Maybe she's trying to impress
That'd be
Lewis.
like having a character where he's like, I bought a fake dick that goes over my real dick because I'm really insecure about it. And I want people when they see my pants to see the bulge. It's part of my character trait because I am a man and that is all we worry about.
Good point. Anyway, as I was saying, I have a small chest and a lot of extra money thanks to working here.
Is that him, like, complimenting himself, like, for paying his employees so much money they can just waste it?
On breast expansion devices. I'm sure that's something he would happily fund, though. Only because we live together and you don't pay any rent or anything. Oh my god, she's a freeloader. Absolute bitch. Absolute cunt. As I recall, I offered to pay rent, but you outright refused.
Yeah, but it's one thing to have that happen and then be a generous friend, and then it's another thing for you to immediately blow your money on something as stupid as fake tits.
Breast expansion device. Sorry. Why do you want larger breasts anyway? It'll just reinforce the foolishly modern idea of a larger bust being the only route to success.
I'm sure you're having fun with this chapter.
This is... Is this what he thinks?
I assume.
The modern idea. I wouldn't say that's a modern idea.
He thinks feminism just sprung up last week.
I'm a stock girl at a small furniture store. What exactly are you talking about? Carter, can you talk some sense into her?
Do you see just how big their desk is? Why is it that tall? Why are their desks that tall?
Protection. Maybe Carter doesn't want them to see their tiny breasts and be ashamed. Like the customers.
Oh no, I don't like where her hand is.
I don't like her eye. Is she trying to be... No, is
her eye is down, his eyes are down, and she's reaching for something, and he's right there, and I don't like it. Well, first of all, it's her decision to make. Secondly, I don't think it's entirely appropriate of me to discuss the bust size of one of my employees. And beyond that, my underage employee? She's underage?
No! No. Linkara, you're not going to pair them together. No.
Ruh-roh.
No.
That's not good. And he's wearing green. Uh-oh. Thirdly, don't you have work to do, Hannah? You do have that SKU information for the Hitachi set? I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know furniture.
I think SKU... We have an SKU code where I work for, like, different products, like a product code.
Oh,
so maybe
okay.
That's what he means.
See, this is where you come in handy, because, like, I know nothing about fucking product shit. At least you have a job similar to this.
Oh no, I'm part of that.
Okay, so, see,
that
I
new
told
age
you a
feminism.
while ago we'd have a crossover with dimension hopping. How exactly Hannah got her hands on a breast enlarger from another comic? That's from another comic, okay. And why I suddenly introduced as a subplot? Meh, I don't have to tell you anything, winky face.
Oh, I fucking hate that winky face he always fucking does. And also, meh, I don't have to tell you anything, but you always tell us the most useless shit usually.
Well, if he isn't going to
But
tell
now
me,
you
I'm
don't wanna
going to
tell me.
assume it's because he's obsessed with minors having big tits. There. I put my own implication on it because he didn't tell me.
Oh, I'm getting more and more depressed.
Sure. Is that her? I think that's her, isn't it? Is that her or is it me? Because I asked something and then I think she's responding.
Oh, cool. She's gonna go build a table. Also, he wrote. Oh, I think he wrote that in
it's
pencil.
supposed to be her because she's got nail polish on. Obviously.
That's a womanly
Also,
thing.
you shouldn't write it in pencil because now I can't fucking read what the fuck it says.
I'll give it a go. Sure. It's right there on the desk. I'm going to head downstairs and build that table. Let me see. Cast Vergundejingen. Hitachi said. Oh, I think it's describing the table.
Oh, okay. Well, that's weird. You should
Also,
always...
oh no! She said, and I know you're Lightbringer. We'll talk
What?
after work.
What the... Where is that at?
It says at the bottom of the little pencil thing. So at the top bit, I think it's showing the table thing that she's made a note of.
Oh, okay.
Or something. And then at the bottom it says, and I know you're Lightbringer. Or I knew you're Lightbringer. We'll talk after work.
Oh, okay. So she gave him the note. Okay, we're in the dimensional territory of I don't know who the fuck is writing or saying anything. And apparently this is the blonde bitch saying something, even though Carter and her are on the page.
He has blonde hair, brown eyes, and glasses. That makes me even sadder.
You feeling some connection?
Feeling connection.
You would never wear a mustard yellow shirt.
No, I wouldn't. It would become practically transparent on my skin.
That's mean. Don't bully yourself. I don't like that she's a minor. Now everything is wrong.
It really, really is. I really wish he hadn't brought. Also, how can he employ her if she's underage? Then again, I suppose I was employed when I was underage.
If you're 16, you usually can get some jobs in America, but it's limited how long you can work.
Also, I love that she, as a 16-year-old girl, yeah, I know she's lived off the streets and everything, and she established that in the last comic or whatever, and she's grown to be quite strong. But I cannot believe that this, child, this underage child, can first of all lift up that massive table that she said in the last comic, and she also fought off a fully grown man.
Yeah.
I can't believe that. A 16-year-old child, or I don't know how old she is. We'll see. Okay, it's not like we're her parents or anything, but you could at least act like that superhero.
No. It's the bottom one first, because that's connecting to the top.
Ugh.
Yeah. See, it starts
blind.
It starts with the arrow coming from her mouth, so it's honestly Carter. Then it connects up there, even though it literally makes no sense for it to do that.
I'm so sorry. Honestly, Carter, why can't you be a better role model for her? You can't just let her go around thinking that bigger breasts are going to make her happy.
Hey, for some people it does. Maybe she wants to be a porn star. I'm not gonna blame the hustle.
Don't say that! Don't say that when she's underage, Dylan!
When you turn 18, it's none of my fucking business.
Okay, it's not like we're her parents or anything, but you could at least act like that superhero and be chivalrous enough to tell her she doesn't need enhancements to look beautiful.
Wow, you're just being rude. Some people want to enhance their body to look beautiful, but I don't think this blonde bitch should be judgmental enough to tell this fucking random kid that she can't fucking do something. But how can the random kid legally do this?
Well, apparently this random kid is legally living with her, rent-free.
Is she her caretaker, guardian? What is going on here? What is the relationship?
Who are they?
Is this legal?
I don't know. Was she sold to her by the slavers?
Sometimes they're used for cheap labor, and she got a job at the furniture store.
Oh god, right. Here we go. Well, not that you don't already act chivalrous, but okay, so the blonde bitch obviously likes him or something, I don't know.
Everyone likes him. He's the main character.
Oh, look at them
Later,
down here. Why are they so compressed?
why is her
Look at
neck
her.
so large?
Why is her face so large?
Okay, so you know I'm Lightbringer. What is it you want?
I want in. I want to help you.
You're in. Just immediate.
Boop-boop-a-doop,
No,
boop-boop.
no fucking, no thinking about it. No asking why. Just you're in.
Boop, boop, boop. The end. That's the end of the comic.
Okay, that's her.
Oh.
That's her still.
Oh, great. Now, before you say no, take a moment to think about it. Right now, you don't have any technical support or backup. Actually, he has the code poet, if you must know.
But the code
Bitch.
poet is never seen, so she wouldn't know.
Maybe he couldn't afford the code poet for another comic, considering it's from a different comic. Support or backup that can assist you in case of emergency. If you were knocked unconscious and taken by some criminal, you'd need somebody to go to the police and wait, what? Oh,
He
God.
already literally has people that could do that. So for his own
There's so
meta
many.
reason, like, she has no purpose in joining in.
Oh, what's he saying at the bottom?
Wow, it's really amazing how bad my art is. Pointing out a problem doesn't fix the problem. Particularly in the last panel. I mean, my stuff is bad, but this page,
Then
well,
why did you post it? It's so bad. Why did you not try and do it differently? Oh my God.
well, I drew a fingernail for the first time at least. But yeah, this
Ugh.
page is really bad, and I still published it. This is what happens when I try to incorporate characters into their background. That's not the only problem here. There's a lot more problems than you fucking making Linkara do the cool guy pose from the 90s. Experiment with different panel positioning and try... Shut the fuck up, you still can't get dialogue boxes right. Full bodies into the panel. I really blame you people for expecting
What?
so much from me and forcing me to adhere to those standards.
Blaming the audience?
For saying the
Really?
comic is shit. Okay.
Oh my God, I can't take it. I'm gonna pee myself.
For once he gets a decent looking face. I said you're in.
Thought superheroes were all, you can't help because you'd be in danger.
First, I'm the only superhero in the world, as far as you know. So, I could use some assistance. Second, I've already had a day to think about it. So, I already know what your argument on the matter is. Oh, yes.
Oh my
He's
God.
an empath. He can just fucking detect that. He knows ahead of time. Come on
He's an
downstairs. I need to suit up. I'm gonna change in front of you, minor.
No, please. Oh, okay. This is interesting. The phone doesn't look too bad on this panel.
Doesn't look too good either. Tom and Janet Becker are looking into the robberies, but so far we haven't been able to get any leads. All we have are the security cameras featuring the guy. And we aim down to see that the police officers use fake guns with red tip caps. Like, you have to. I guess that's lost on you. In America, all toy guns have to have red tip caps.
I do get that, but you know,
Okay.
It also looks like those old-fashioned toy guns where if you pull the trigger, a little ball pops out.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what it looks
Those are
like.
dangerous. They had, like, actual gunpowder in them that made the ball launch.
Ah, simpler times.
All right, you tell them to keep it up, but I've got a gut feeling telling me we'll need more than a normal police to work on this one. So
Oh
you
my
admit the
God,
police
so you're
are
lazy.
useless.
So you admit you're lazy. You're just freaking lazy.
The
and you want to
police
clock out
can't
early.
do shit.
Ugh.
What the fuck is he doing? He's shooting. Oh, it's not supposed to be a gun. It's a flare gun. And I guess this is how he.
gun?
I guess this is how he alerts Lightbringer, even though they have direct contact with each other through Code Poet. Or did they just completely forget about Code Poet?
Yeah, again, maybe they just couldn't have. Was Code Poet his, or was that somebody else's character?
It's
I can't
his from a
remember.
different story, but it's his character.
I don't know.
So yeah,
I can't
that's
think of
my
anything.
story. The way she describes him there is honestly going to make me, like, pop a blood vessel in my eyeball, but please read it.
Oh, I didn't realize it was her. Right. So cool. You're kind of like Batman with superpowers.
No, he's just Batman. He's just Batman. Literally Batman. Like, I just saw Commissioner Gordon on the last page. He's just Batman. And his powers aren't really that good. So, he's just Batman.
He's Batman and Superman
And Green
Rorschach.
Lantern. And Rorschach. And literally everything he read. Well, I suppose you could say that. But I'm certainly not as smart as Batman. Not as smart as all. And I can't breathe in space.
Wait, what?
I don't know. Maybe she was supposed to say, like, Batman and Superman, because Superman can breathe in space. And as far as being a technology whiz, I bow to you in that department. So she literally...
Bow to the miner.
She literally is just the fucking bitch from the last story. She just took her job completely. The code poet's gone.
Danny got sidelined.
How in the heck did you know how to use and work this headset? You had the... he even mentions Code Poet, that the Code Poet gave to me. So not only has Code Poet completely been replaced, but now, like, they even acknowledge the replacing of Code Poet, who honestly was more qualified to be his eyes and ears.
And more interesting, I liked the name Code Poet and thing. Before I met Michelle, I lived however way I could, mind you. I never became a prostitute or a drug dealer, but when I was 12, I was taken away by I was taken in by a very kind electrician. He taught me everything I know. Okay.
So he taught you how to work Bluetooth headsets in 2006? Okay. And
the most advanced thing they had.
Apparently, he doesn't mind fucking just terrorizing the people, because that's not a flare, it's a fucking firework gun. And he just shoots that up into the sky whenever he wants Linkara. But, like, the thing is, that causes a lot of noise. Everyone who lives nearby is going to be constantly bombarded with explosions whenever you need to call upon Lightbringer. But that's stupid, because you never need to call upon Lightbringer, because he patrols every night like Batman. If you need to talk to him directly, you can call him. Didn't he give him his number?
He has a headset. No, he has to be like... But I see Batman as the theme in this one.
It's just Batman. I think that's why they put that line in there. So when he has the stupid fucking retard signal, like, they'll know that he already acknowledged that it's Batman. Because that's not even Lightbringer's logo. They fucked up how it looks in the sky.
Yeah, that looks hideous.
Well, let's see if we can teach you anything new.
Oh, don't say that to the miner. Please. I'm going to be saying that a lot this episode, I feel. Oh?
Yep, the bat signal just got lit.
Oh.
And Linkara says, Batman can breathe in space. I'm assuming that's a joke. I'm not clicking on his hyperlink. While I was waiting for the idea of how Lightbringer could be signaled to Chief Crane, I went ahead and just made it the fireworks signal. I knew it was fireworks. How often we'll actually see it, considering our special effects budget? We'll see. He didn't even think about the practicality of it. He just thought about how often he would have to use fucking Photoshop.
Oh, that's an interesting piece of fan art.
It looks alright. It looks like anime fan art from the fucking early 2000s.
Have fun with that.
I think it starts with him. Not exactly the most... No, fuck. No. God damn it. I got it wrong from the start.
It's okay. It's alright.
The papers have dubbed him the Smiling Man. Not exactly the most creative name they've come up with. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I'm bad at writing.
As if your name is ever gonna be creative.
Sadly, I didn't call you here to be a creative consultant. I was a little curious about that. It doesn't look like he's stolen anything of value, but he's killed people. They're getting
to that. They're getting to that, Dylan. Let him get to that.
Where the fuck has he been? Where the fuck has Lewis been? I thought he watches the news and shit and waits for crime. How does he not notice someone's running around brutally murdering people?
No, he's been too busy hanging out with minors.
If his game were just petty theft, I would have assigned a beat cop to it. That just is so poorly worded, I'm not gonna try to correct it. However, he's killed. No one kills people in real life. This is a crazy thing. Only could happen in a superhero comic.
Oh god, the speech bubbles
And he's
again.
flying out the window. That's what he's supposed to be doing there.
Are you sure?
But it just reminds me of in Undertale when Papyrus leaps out the window and just shatters it. How does he know the window's open?
Honestly, I would prefer to be watching some kind of Undertale playthrough right now.
On 2 occasions, there were security... Oh, wait, that's him. How am I supposed to know? On 2 occasions, there were security guards protecting the places he robbed. Although, one was simply shot through the heart. Shot through the heart! And
you're to blame.
You give love a bad name.
A bad name.
His other victims, well, let me put it this way. When we found one of the guards, all that was left of him were smoldering ashes. So, you gonna call him out on that, Lewis?
Yeah.
You gonna say that you're gonna say burning people is bad now? Or are you gonna do that? Or are you gonna say that the villain's bad for burning people?
The villain is bad for
I guess he burned the wrong people.
He did, he burned the innocent people, you know, just saying.
Just watch your back, hero. There's something about this whole thing that's just, I don't know, unsettling.
I think you might have read that in the wrong order, but...
I don't care. Thanks for the tip, Chief. Hopefully this guy won't be the end to our partnership. Yeah, petty thieves who immolate security guards give me the heebie-jeebies too. I don't fucking care to read it right. Fuck this. He can structure it correctly. It doesn't change anything that he said.
Ew, why is the
Oh no, she has a choker. Why does she have a choker?
Why is the miner wearing a choker?
That's not good. Someone could fucking edit the snap my choker on her.
No, what are they talking about? No, they're not actually
it.
having a conversation.
I skipped it. Oh,
the conversation.
Oh no. I'm on that page
what I mean.
now. I thought you were talking about the dialogue at the fucking Lewis monologue at the bottom of the page, but I skipped that.
No, I skipped that
they
too.
are
I'm
having a conversation.
The fan art.
So any of the zigzag lines are you, and I'm assuming it goes me, you, me, you, me, you, me.
Yeah, let's just do this the best we can. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Lewis,
this is what I mean.
You have a fetish. I get it. Leave it out of the comic. So, did you really buy a breast enlarger off eBay?
Whatever happened to it's her decision or the bust size of an underage employee? Holy shit, you're right.
We're partners now. Not just co-workers trying to attract some guy.
What? Ew.
Creepy, creepy. He has to be like 30. Creepy.
I'm 12, you're 28.
I mean, some people think it's fine for someone to date someone 10 years younger than them. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, haha.
I'm not, no, shush, not acknowledging it. Don't be silly. I wouldn't do that for a guy. My old friend Rose, on the other hand, oh, here we go.
Well, then why are you doing it?
Hang on, wait, what?
No, why is she doing it?
I don't know. I'm sure it'll come up. Also, why is there a woman in the window? Is that an actual woman or is that just a picture? I think that's supposed to be an
actual woman.
Just like, oh.
Did she? How should I say this? Like, boys' attentions?
Oh my god, I'm gonna retch. Oh. Let's just say I'll never drive along a highway quite the same way again. What? No.
Any case, when is it coming?
Why do you want to know? Why do you want to know?
So, can we say Lightbringer, the stories of a sex offender?
You know what? Fuck that. You know, I was on board when he was, you know, burning rapists, but now, no, he should be burned.
I think no one read this comic, honestly. I've never heard anyone bring up the fact that Lightbringer is attracted to minors. He's a map, and no one's brought it up.
I mean, we don't know yet. He's just talking about it at the moment.
We know. I'll take that bullet. You can fucking call me Superman, because I will catch that speeding bullet. He's a fucking minor attracted individual.
You're such an empath, you know. It's already here. I didn't tell Michelle that part since she tried to get it before I could test the darn thing. We're still going.
Does it work?
Oh no, let's see what bullshit he's come up with for how this thing works. Wait, is that a picture of it? I wish I knew. The instructions are baffling. To do the thing you want, turn the knob, but not too much because it's bad. What? Yeah, this is what happens when you buy this shit off of eBay. Oh, and something about tearing a hole in the space-time continuum, but I think that was just... What? Okay.
Hang on a second. I see something down below on Flesher Boulevard.
What does he say in the little blurb at the bottom?
Clears his throat.
Oh, no,
We have a new text. And yes, this is a text here to say, I've always wanted to make a comic resemble my professional comic book. However, I can despite my lack of artistic talent. So the next best thing to do is make text boxes look more like it is. As such, behold, the comic-like text box of my comic. Wait, did he do something different in this one?
Oh, I think he did. First of all, he changed the font, I think, maybe. And also he added in those, like, jagged speech boxes
So
for her being on the phone.
you do this midway through the comic, then praise yourself?
And not, like, yeah, midway through the comic. And also, this is, like, this is volume 4, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh.
And we have
Right.
another cameo from the webcomic crossover and cameo archive. Hannah's friend Rose, that she mentions here and pictured in the window on the right, is actually the MA rated comic due to its language and adult situations.
Oh, yeah, because this one doesn't have adult situations.
Treading
and
ground.
language.
Really? It was just an excuse to use Rose in the comic. You should never do that, because it's always going to be bad. You shouldn't just stick something in there for the hell of it. Since after reading her, I always felt her and Hannah would be friends. You should never do that. Well, any case, after drawing the picture of her and trying to put her in the window, I thought it actually looked bad. So I tried to cover her up with a text balloon and failed. Why didn't I just remove her from the background altogether? Shrug. I didn't feel like it. And now we see the breast enlargement device itself. Okay, so that was the breast enlargement machine. You were right. Pay attention to the subplot.
Terrible.
Puny mortals.
We have to pay attention to the breast enlargement. So the breast enlargement
I don't
device
want to hear
actually...
I don't want to hear about minors getting bigger tits.
So the breast enlargement device is actually a plot point. Like, it's not just a throwaway thing. I could cry.
The Telenet gem. It's worth only a few $100 here, but where I'm going it'll be absolutely priceless. But of course, you wouldn't know anything about it, Lightbringer.
So you're the smiling man, eh? The papers didn't say you had eyes on the back of your head.
Oh no, it's Professor Quirrell from Harry Potter.
Nothing so crude, Lightbringer. It's just this is always the point where you find me. I've just gotten down to memorizing it because I'm such an empath.
So he's supposed to be like not only dimension hopping, but time traveling. Remember that time that you nutted early, Linkara? That was me! It was me, the smiling man, the whole time!
Wait, you have to say something.
Yeah, I know. What?
Oh, never mind. I don't know why I bother to say such things. So, you're here to arrest me, huh?
That's the general idea, murderer.
You cannot throw stones in that regard.
I am.
Ah, the righteous tone of voice. I remember that. I used to have it myself.
So we're getting, like, elaborated that he's supposed to have been a hero at some point, but we'll never fucking find out anything about this character, ever.
I feel like he's reusing a pose or a model pose from the previous comic.
He is. Probably traced it, or he's just used to drawing it that way. I hate that he aims his fist at people. It's just so stupid. Aiming your fist at people looks stupid. There's a reason why characters point their hand out. It's dynamic. Aiming your fist at someone looks stupid.
It just reminds me of Skydancer's slam when he's pointing his fist and using his powers.
I'd rather him fucking, like, point his hand like a gun or something. Go full fucking Japanese Sentai shit. Like, point your hands like they're guns and shoot like that.
Go all out, American 4Kids dub level.
Tell it to the judge, pal. Surrender peacefully, or this is going to hurt when I burn you.
Well, I'm afraid I have very important things to do, so I can't surrender at this moment.
Oh, fuck,
Take your best shot.
He actually says that. Oh my god. He actually brings it up. I'm serious here. I don't take kindly to murderers. In case you haven't heard, my light burns.
Ooh.
So he's
Wow.
threatening him. I'm sticking to it that he's a menace.
Well, I mean, he's a villain, so.
Don't burn people.
Oh, I know you are. You were serious the last time I saw you, and just like I told you then, I used to have the same black and white view of the universe. But then I saw things as they really are.
Oh no, we're not going to get into the same.
He really is
existential
like
crap.
the Joker. If I would have voiced him, it just would have been the Joker the whole time. Sometimes I feel like a dog chasing a car. I don't know what I'd do if I ever caught it.
Sometimes I sob, and I don't know why. I'm a lot like Joker from the movie Joker.
Who is this crazy guy? I've never met. Oh, that's him. Fuck, I thought it was a narrator. Who is this That's not a thought box. That's like a narrator box. Who is this crazy guy? I've never met him before in my life, but he talks like we have.
Also, I really do hope we're not going to get into the same existential shit that we went into last time.
Ladies and gentlemen, 3 days a week. Yes, that's right. In order to speed up some cameos that I promised to a certain lovely lady, we now have begun updating Lightbringer 3 days a week. So
Oh my
enjoy
God.
more comics now on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Did he not have anything else to do? He has all this time to produce this 3 days a week?
This is sad. This is getting more sad each minute. And then he
Oh
tries
my
to
God.
shoot him and it goes, "Fees you." And then it like bends over his head and he's like, "Mother of."
My, oh my, Lightbringer. Was that really your best?
No
I'm just gonna
explanation
go Joker
there.
now. Yep.
How in the
Nothing.
hell did he... How in the hell did you... You're gonna piss me off, Linkara. Redundancy. Don't do it. Either he says it or he says it. Not both. Redundancy is a good way to piss me off.
This is what's gonna make you rage quit this time. Here, why don't I show you mine?
Irk. Ow.
Ow.
Shut up. I don't want to hear more of its inner monologue. It isn't doing anything. Ow. There's really no other way to describe how this feels than ow. Shut up. Don't describe it at all. Sadly, there's not a lot of dialogue. That's a good thing. Sometimes the page speaks for itself. You should have just had him shoot. There's a gradient background, but for the first time we just saw Lightbringer get smacked and by a special effect. Wow! And I didn't make the smiling man
Wow.
creepy in the panel. Huh? Huh? Did I?
Oh my god, stop looking for praise, you're like a fucking dog.
It's not even good. Like, it's really
Oh,
not good.
God.
Oh my god, I want to die. This is
So
insane.
much.
I keep asking myself the same question over and over again, and I still can't get an answer. Who is this guy? Shut up. I block his second attack, but every time I see him block attacks, it just makes me thank God that I got rid of the ability for Drake to have fucking force fields, because it's just so OP. I
Yeah,
block his second attack, but not easily. You could have just shown that instead of saying it. Whatever energy he's throwing at me, it's eating away at my light shield. I bring it up and he tears them apart. You could have shown that. I return fire, but it's just like the first time. How about showing it instead of fucking telling me it? Oh my god, he keeps going. His attacks hurt like hell. So I have to keep moving. Try not to let one burst get to me. I fly, I jump, I run, I don't shut up. And around, launching every... Fuck you! I'm so tired. I'm so tired. We're skipping all of
me
this.
to read it?
No,
Do you
we're
want me to read
skipping it. We're skipping
No, you
it.
can't keep skipping things!
He's
Dylan.
literally saying what we're seeing. It's not relevant. We're skipping to the next page.
Come on! We have to have a video.
I've been reading all of Linkara's text. I get one skip.
to read it for you.
My powers are useless. My only hope is that my fists are a little more effective in stopping the Smiling Man. I cannot and will not give up. And then he grabs the fist and lunges over him. No way! Then he starts shocking him with incredible Hulk beams. Ah! Maybe this is what my parents meant when they said violence couldn't stop. Shut the fuck up! There will always be an evil person who has more violence and power than yourself. That's not what they said. And boy, does it hurt.
That is not the reason. No!
Oh my god, I'm actually face palming. Okay, bumping it up ×5 speed.
Oh, no.
I do the only thing that makes sense with an enemy, like this. I tuck my cape behind my legs and run away. Technically fly away, but okay. What is this guy, a ninja or something? He fires energy blasts more powerful than my light. He redirects my own bursts like they're doing nothing, and he uses my own body to flip himself over. I'm in a place, more than one place. My back took the burnt of his last attack, so I suppose I'm going to need a good night's rest. I'm gonna run away and let him murder more people. Or two. You should have kept him being a coward, because that fits here. And starts to feel any better. I've been hit before. I've been sliced by a knife, and just barely managed to dodge some of the bullets. But this wasn't like anything I've ever experienced so far in my career as a superhero. I've taken down like 5 people. Hannah's calling me on the headset. The Smiling Man's attack somehow disrupted her signal, and she's been trying to get a hold of me for some time. I'll tell her on my way back so I can lead him to her, and I'm probably going to need some help getting back inside of the building. Taking down the slavers was child's play, even though they were built up to be the biggest enemy of the comic, and this guy just randomly fucking appeared in comparison to this. And why? Because I had the advantage. I wear a mask. I shoot lights out of my hands. It's all that I need to take down ordinary criminals. But this Smiling Man isn't an ordinary criminal. He's exactly what I hoped I'd never encounter. The Smiling Man is a super villain.
Oh, dun dun dun. Also, I love that there's no blurb at the bottom. Carter!
I land. No, I crash into the roof of my store, and I led him to the store because I'm a fucking idiot. Hannah helped me back down into the store. It's strange. This should be a narrator, not you. Only her first day doing this, and she already is proving herself as invaluable to me.
Oh my god,
huff.
She's not done anything.
He beat me. It's funny. I never really thought about the fact that sometimes superheroes don't always win every time. Shut up, that's something the audience should be thinking, not you. I suppose I took what I've done so far for Pharos for granted. You haven't done a lot. This was a very harsh lesson. Shut up! Quit telling me what the story is doing. Fuck you.
So, the bit where he's like, he beat me, he looks like he's having a light Yagami breakdown.
Oh no, I don't want to go into a light Yagami laughing. I feel like every muscle in my body is aching. Whatever he hit me with, it hurts. I've said that now 10 times in a row.
I say call it a night. We'll work on a way to beat him tomorrow.
I don't know what to do now. Yeah, maybe you're right. I don't know how to read this. I'm just reading it whatever
I'm sorry.
way. No, I read it wrong because apparently that's up. It's up, down, up, down. Fucking stupid.
Of course I'm right. You can hunt the Smiling Man down tomorrow when you're rested.
And then that's the Smiling Man.
Oh no. No need to hunt me down. I'm right here, Carter.
And he's under a ladder. That's bad luck.
Oh, summer antiques. I wonder what's in there.
It's only thanks to my utter exhaustion. Yes, same. I relate that my mind isn't going into a complete panic here. The Smiling Man knows who I am. He knows it. And why didn't he just come here for me from the start?
Because you made him follow you.
It's
you
still
literally
a
led
mystery.
him there.
He was walking behind you the whole time. Oh,
You
it's
idiot.
stairs. It's not a ladder. It's a staircase. And he just doesn't know how to draw perspective. Okay.
We know this already.
Actually,
It's
I
not
know
news.
precisely why he never went after me. I'm not a threat to him. he knew the instant that he started killing people and stealing that junk for whatever reason. But that begs the question, if I'm not a threat to him, why did he even bother coming here? My instincts
Because you
tell
led
me...
him there.
My instincts tell me to shoot a burst of light, to try to knock him unconscious, and get answers later. However, my last encounter with him has proven how effective fighting him is. Hannah's instincts, however...
Oh no, what's the miner gonna do? Oh no. Don't worry, boss, I've got him! Why is she pointing her fist like that?
So he's from the future?
Ah, Hannah, I was at your wedding. You know, I'm afraid, while you are quite strong, you can't hit something that moves outside of Euclidean geometry.
I don't know what that means.
What
I'm
the-
dumb. I don't know what that even means, but I hope that she didn't get married to Lightbringer. I really hope that she didn't. She's a minor.
Me too.
That means that
Me
he's
too.
Light Groomer, not Lightbringer.
Child snatcher.
All right. You've once again proven your superior fighting skills. Smiling Man, what the hell are you doing here?
Don't worry, Carter. I'm not here to kill you. This is just a surprising coincidence. I'm here for that.
A breast enlarging device? What are you hoping to become a smiling transsexual?
Wow, that dates this comic.
Just give it to me and I won't gouge out your eyes, Lightbringer.
Sounds like a woman.
Lewis was with a trans person at one point. Lewis has a sexual attraction to trans people.
Oh, I didn't
But yet
know that.
he made his character transphobic. Okay. I'm not looking at this. It's a minor, skipping it, and it's not even a canon thing. I'm going straight to the next action page.
Mm-hmm. Right, so you speak
oh, that's
first.
me. Okay. Take it and get out.
That I shall, good sir. Poor Hannah, she paid good money for that.
Hannah, kindly stay back. I wouldn't want to hurt you just yet.
Would I, please? No.
Sorry to take this, but it really is the last on my list. To answer your question, Carter, no, I don't intend to give myself algebra. While that may be a side effect of the device, what I'm sure you don't know was that this is a deuterium generator. I have no idea.
I don't
if
know what
said
that is
right.
either.
In any case, I'm glad we had this chance to meet, Carter, because we won't be seeing each other for a while. I've got bigger things to take care of now, and this generator is a perfect power source for what I have in mind. Hannah, nice to see you too!
Okay, so the breast enlargement thing was actually a proper subplot, and I want to die. He's a murderer and a thief. No better than any common criminals I deal with on a nightly basis. His powers are just like a gun or a knife, so he's gonna try to fight him again, despite proving that that was useless, and he's leaving.
Oh,
I
there's the
cannot
alpha fist again.
and will not allow him to escape justice. Vengeance, completely different. You're not going anywhere, murderer.
Oh, Carter, still playing the hero? Well, I give you credit for trying. You're not going to disrupt a portal like this with just light.
That's fan art. Who cares? Skipping.
Ugh, ew.
Now we're back to Plot Town.
If you can call it plot. What in the heck just happened?
You know, I really don't know, audience. I don't know. But this whole
No.
thing, well, it's left me with a feeling in the back of my... Is he talking to himself? What is that box for? That whatever just happened, whatever the Smiling Man was, and what he was after, that makes no sense, is bigger than you and me. So he is talking.
What is that?
Next
What is-
week, the gentleman walks at midnight.
Oh,
And that's the whole thing.
that's it?
Yeah, that was the whole comic. So what did you think of the Lightbringer issue 4 with the Smiling Man?
I have been introduced to a whole new world of horrible things that I shouldn't have been introduced to in Lightbringer. So we've established that there's a miner who wants a breast enlarging device, but is also some kind of interdimensional portal generator thing, and the Smiling Man is time traveling and dimension hopping. We also have established that Lightbringer is attracted to minors. I am all over the place tonight.
So, I think the biggest problems in this issue was, 1, the idea that you made her a minor when you didn't have to. 2, the fact that you sexualized the minor. 3, the fact that the Smiling Man is just an ambiguous fucking weirdo and is never properly explained because you expect us to read some stupid spin-off to figure out who the fuck he is, which I'm not going to do. 4, Lightbringer talked way too fucking much. And worst of all, out of all of this, is the comic's own self-awareness that it's a ripoff of Batman and that it sucks, but it doesn't fucking fix it. You could have done any other way for him to contact Lightbringer than a bat signal, but you did it, and you called attention to it thinking that that made it okay, and it's not okay. It's fine to be inspired by something, it's a whole nother thing to just rip it off. Come up with your own shit. If anyone is rewriting this issue of Lightbringer, which I doubt this is getting into the adaptation, please give the police a better way to contact Lightbringer. Don't just make him a ripoff of Superman, Batman, and the Green Lantern. Do something original. Yeah, biggest fucking issue with this is the fact that Linkara wrote it and he just excuses his bad writing and bad art rather than trying to improve on it.
Yeah. Oh god, I've genuinely got a headache forming now. This is like being emotional whiplash.
So I'll say this. It was better than last issue, but not by a lot.
That's not the compliment you think it is.
Yeah.
Lightbringer.
So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you like this, hit the like button. If you really like it, then share it. And if you want to see more, stay tuned because next month we will be covering Lightbringer again. Thank you for being on here, Jesse, and thank you guys for watching. Bye.
Bye, guys. Take care.